Previously in this episode, on my outdoor adventure at Yellowstone's Track and Trails. Let me show you the terrain. There's a whole chain of 4x4s sitting here. Wow, look at that. So previously I met a group of 4x4 overlanders who are together going on an exploration trip. About 35 to 40 minutes drive on the Yellowstone's 4x4 trails. And lucky enough, I got a chance to go on the same track with a friend that you'll soon get to meet.
Woo! I love these engines. Damn you. Look at my baby. Ooh, I feel pity for you. Are you guys going up the terrain?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna take pictures of you. Enjoy. Enjoy. Enjoy yourself, okay? Enjoy your ride. So, we're having a small problem.
Coming up in this episode, we are stuck. I am out of breath. My new friend seems to be out of breath.
It's an old car. It's a
Will we make it up the 4x4 Yellowstone's Track and Trail?
Not even close.
How did you do it?
Okay, so what's happening? What's happening to the car?
The car's engine failed because the diesel or the filter was dirty.
The carburetor?
Yes.
Yeah.
They're trying to fix it.
So do you think he will fix it?
Yes.
Do you think we'll make it up the mountain?
Yes, because he does it always.
He does it always. So it's not the first time. Okay, so we are not gonna sleep outside.
No. and if the car can't come up the mountain, we will go like that.
Back again?
Yes.
No, we can't go back. It's too far. It will take another hour to go back.
But it will also take another hour to get up here if it doesn't work.
But then remember, the car is not going because it's up a hill. Yeah? And if we go back, we're going to meet more hills.
Yes, but we're going to go down hills, not up hills.
Remember, when we are coming, it was...
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to go up hills. It's going to be the same
So
problem.
it doesn't... Yes.
So basically, we are almost reaching the end. So he must just make it work.
Yes.
Look at that. Look at that.
I'm thirsty.
You're thirsty.
such a lovely conversation we are having out here with, you know, this youngster. So basically the engine did not fail. The 4x4 truck made in 1963 by Chevrolet is at an inclined position since we are going uphill. Due to design flaws of the manufacturer, the position of the carburetor, the gravity being against the position of the car, the engine gets short of diesel supply. Hence the engine goes off. The remedy to this is to manually bleed the diesel, and that will do by sucking some diesel. And once that is done and the airlock is out, we should get some diesel into the engine, and off we are on the move. And these are the fun of going out on 4x4 adventures. You get to learn your car. You get to know the weak points of your car. You forget about your age, your class, your race, everything, and you become one. As I should say, one life. You live it, you love it, enjoy it, and do it your way, making memories that are worthwhile recalling. From here, now let me show you the entire video, how we got ourselves up there, stuck. Hi guys, good morning, and receive my greetings from whichever part of the world that you're watching this video from. Now, previously in this channel, I took you to Yellowstone, and if you recall, I mentioned that in that video, Yellowstone is a privately owned nature and outdoor facility found in the outskirts, in the leafy suburbs of Windhoek, in a neighborhood called Ludwigston. It's a place that if you haven't gone to, please, you just have to go there. Okay, if you are a returning subscriber, thank you for tuning in, and if you're new, please do consider subscribing on this YouTube channel so that YouTube can send these algorithms to my channel out there for more viewers to watch. Now, in this episode, this is a continuation of the previous episode, whereby we showcased, I took you through an expedition of the various 4x4 drive vehicles from various companies that came to showcase their 4x4 driving skills, or 4x4 cars, to the public, so that you can make an informed choice to buy whichever kind of 4x4 that you'd like to have. There was contenders like Ineos Grenadier, we had the Jack, we had the Mitsubishi Triton, we had the Hilux, we had the FJ Cruiser, and we had the Mahindra from India, and many more competitors that came to showcase. Apart from that, we had the outdoor expedition, outdoor equipment sale, like from Akau, Simot, and various sales. So you know where to go get these things if you want to venture into 4x4. In today's episode, I'm going out on a trip, same at Yellowstone, with Dieter. So in this episode, we meet Dieter. Now, Dieter is one of those originals that has an original vehicle that you don't really find out there in the market. This is a 1963 Chevrolet engine, which has a 6-cylinder 4.3 liter petrol engine, and all that power that is produced by that engine is sent to a 6-speed manual transmission that delivers the power into H2, H4, and low 4. So we are going to go into that masterpiece of an engine and go around Yellowstones. The drive through Yellowstones is a dedicated drive, so just good to know if you want to venture into Yellowstone's 4x4 trail. Yellowstone has got a dedicated 4x4 terrain. Okay, now this terrain has got 3 levels of difficulties. Now the 3 levels of difficulties in Yellowstone's terrain, that is the 4x4 terrain to be specific, comes in easy, moderate and severe or difficult. So you need to know where you're going and what kind of drive, gear options, gear ratios to use. Please note there are rules to follow when you're at Yellowstones. For example, do not start any fire because fire can devastate the environment. Bushfires are commonly caused by campers, overlanders, 4x4 owners who go smoking and throw the cigarette on the grass, and that can be a real devastating cause of desert fires. As we drive through, Dita will take me through the driving options, the driving ratios, how to engage the gears, and we are going to take that opportunity to learn about 4x4 driving, overlanding in this kind of terrain. Tune in and let's learn. What does 4-wheel drive mean to you? I pose that question to you. Well, to many it means a big truck with a big off-road tires, small rim, with a loud V8 engine and a snorkel with a bull bar mounted and a canopy with 360-degree awning, driven with a huge arrogant driver with long beards, right? Well, to me that is not right. 4x4, 4-wheel drive, is the ability to be unstoppable, to use unstoppable, unmatched gear ratios provided by the 4-wheel drive and the lifestyle provided by that. Then things start taking a different direction in your life fairly and radically fast. Because what you see right here is what 4-wheel drive will make you experience. What you see right here is what 4-wheel drive will make you experience. The ability to go to places where not everyone goes and only hear the sound of your engine, buds. So I've just stopped to take, appreciate this lovely gift that the Almighty Father gave us, the gift of sight. Wow, look at the clouds.
blue sky, and it is that season when it is raining, and I'm just out here alone. All I can hear is sound of nature, birds, wildlife, antelopes running down there. Springbok, wow, springbok. If I'd ask you to guess which part of Namibia I am right now, I know most of you would get it wrong. I know some would say I'm in the south. Nope. Some would say I'm in the north. Nope. Some would say I'm deep into Caprivi. Nope. You might want to stick along so that at the end of this show, you know where my first attempt trying the 4x4 capability of this guy. And I'm not actually doing 4x4. I'm still on two-wheel drive.
That is what four-wheel drive means to me. Throughout this trip, I'm taught lessons which unfortunately I could not record directly, so I will do a voiceover to share that knowledge with you. Four-wheel drive, also called 4x4, is a two-axled vehicle drivetrain capable of providing torque to all its wheels simultaneously. Now, there are three modes or three gear ratios in a true 4x4, that is H2, H4 and L4. Now let's dive deeper and split or break each and every one of them so that we can learn more about the gear ratios. H2. Now, H2 is the traditional way of driving, and this is known to be the most fuel economic mode of driving. H2 simply means high 2. This is high speed two-wheel drive. How does this happen? So the engine produces power, and that power is sent down into a transmission and gearbox, and that gearbox propels the power produced by the engine and the transmission through a drive shaft into the two rear wheels through a differentials. The power produced is split into two with the differentials as earlier mentioned. This mode of driving is commonly used on hard surfaces like tarred road or flat gravel road with even surfaces. Now we are going through gravel road and our speed is picking up. Now, as we go through this gravel road on Yellowstone Trail, we are not sure of how the surface is going to be ahead. So there are going to be loss of evenness on the gravel. And that's where controlling the car becomes hard as a result of slipping. When the tires start slipping and you can feel as a driver that you have loss of traction, that is the time you engage 4x4. And that is what is termed as H4. 4. H4 simply means high speed forward drive. How do you activate H4? Simple. In most of the modern cars, H4 can be activated while the car is on motion. You just flip in the switch and the car will give an audible alarm displayed on the dashboard to show you that 4x4 has been engaged. Different manufacturers have different ways of engaging 4x4. The Toyota Hilux, you engage it by just flipping a knob, while on the Toyota Land Cruiser, there's a manual stick that you have to literally shift to engage H4. H4 is used in scenarios whereby the road surface is now getting uneven, there's mud, there's high gravel, and there's probably a prediction of loss of traction. So you want to have better control of the car with all the 4 wheels driving. Of note, do not engage H4 on hard surface like tarred road. The reason is, the moment H4 is engaged, the gears, the transmission, the engine sends power to the transmission, and that power is split into 4 tires at a ratio of 25, 25, 25, and 25. On hard surface, if you engage 4x4, there is less likelihood of one of the wheels to slip because of the circumferential difference caused when traveling and making turns. As a result, the transmission will have transmission wind-up, and that can cause devastating destruction and heavy repairs on the transmission. So you want to engage your 4x4 on loose surface whereby there is likelihood of the tires to slip to unwind transmission wind-up.
Wow. Look at the sound. Cubone. Wow, this is so beautiful. 63 years old.
60 years old. 60 years old.
You can't compare this to anything.
You
can't.
Is there in the rock gold? Is there in that?
Have you been driving here before? So it's not your first time?
This is my second time.
You say it takes 1 hour.
1.5 hours? 1 fucking longer. 1 fucking longer.
tackle steep and slippery hills, you will need the maximum power and traction offered by L4. L4 simply means low speed four-wheel drive. So this mode of driving is whereby the transmission switches and uses low gear ratio to deliver unrevealed traction and pulling power. Now, to shift from H4 to L4, unlike shifting from H2 to H4 while the car is on motion, with L4 there's a golden rule. Rule number 1: the car has to come to a complete stop, followed by shifting the transmission from drive to neutral in automatic or manual. After that, you simply turn the 4x4 selection knob from H4 to L4, followed by shifting the transmission to drive, and an audible warning sound should be illuminated on your dashboard to show L4 engaged. Turning back to H4, the same procedure has to be followed. Please note, L4 is used on very loose surfaces. Loose surface if you have to go uphill or downhill using engine braking.
Because these are memories in life that you need to remember. Your children will remember when they are 60 years old. When they used to take us.
First time I went around, I was driving 1 hour and 20 minutes.
Only one road, you cannot get lost.
It was, but they make this black and white signage.
So you're saying I can drive on normal two-wheel drive?
I can do it because I'm driving 40 years 4x4. So, but if you have a 4x4, you put it in 4x4 low, you can drive this easy. And there's no problem.
What about four?
4 high is only for speed.
So here, we follow. Will it not consume so much fuel?
No, will not use too much fuel because you have the power then. And then you don't have to push the pedal so far. If you use 4x high, you have to push more fuel. And the thing is that you can have loose control.
The wheels will be spinning.
Yeah.
So you want to keep the wheels on the ground?
You slowly turn around. You need some momentum, but you also need the tires to not spin so much. It's just slowly turning. And if I go down, I put it in the first, and then I don't need to brake. So the engine will use the engine to brake it. But I have my foot on the brake if something goes wrong.
If it goes too fast.
I can just control it slightly. I'm not the whole time on the brakes. And you want to buy?
I bought already. I bought a Hilux, but it's automatic.
Better. If you want to come and test it here, you're welcome. You phone me.
I want to come with you. I don't want to do it alone. Then I can give you a drive, then I just sit and watch how you drive.
I just gonna sit and tell you what to do best, bro.
Okay. You are the best.
They say beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder. Well, this is not for everyone because not everyone will enjoy seeing this. I, however, love the beauty of being out here alone and just enjoy that beautiful landscape created to us by the Almighty Father. Once you test these options of being able to go to places where not everyone can be, and the nature of being unstoppable, the ability to just change from two-wheel drive to H4 to low 4 and know that nothing can stop you. Your lifestyle changes, and every now and then you just want to come back for more. No wonder they call themselves 4x4 addicts. Once you test it, you don't want to stop testing it. Now this is a detour. Detour simply means a diversion from the normal route. If you take this, you have to be prepared mentally, physically, psychologically, and the car has to be ready to tackle the terrain, because this is where now you get the most difficult terrain going up here. We took it because we can. A quick recap of what we learned there: H4, L4, or 4 high and low 4. Now, golden rules. When you are on a gravel road, which you need to go fast, you'd use H4, 4 high. That gives you speed and maintaining traction on all the four wheels so that you can go faster. L4, when you are in this kind of a terrain where you have to go up, down, loose surfaces, uneven surface, loss of traction, you need the maximum power of L4. The advantage of using L4 in this case is that you gently, slightly put pressure on the gas pedal and the car has got the power ready. And this prevents wheel spinning and loss of traction because the tires are deeply rooted into the ground as the engine gives all the power and slows the revolutions to the tires, giving you grip control over the vehicle.
Stored, or it's dirty. Then I've got an extra electric pump. And I can use the electric pump to put some fuel in. Also, because if you drive 4x4, because it's a carburetor, it's an angle.
Everyone's laughing, but no one knows why. Are you smiling? Everyone's hiding, and it shows. I'll take every chance that I can take. Soon I'll be free. All I wanna do is float
Back to Yellowstone.
Look how close we are. Yeah, down the back hill.
You know your way back home now? Can you find your way home now?
Yes. Yes. I drive already this way.
You drove.
There's my house. There you go. There's the house. There's.
Where?
There's my house. They come and just drive.
Wow, I hope you remember this team of overlanders. They departed Yellowstone's drive trails a few hours before we commenced our journey. And here we meet again. See, this is the fun of overlanding. You go slow, having fun, taking moments, appreciating the beauty of the nature around you. Now this team, this happened to the first introduction with them, and in the eventual episodes you'll see me going out with joining this group and going on 4x4 overlanding expeditions. These are a group of big engines. That's Land Rover, Toyota Land Cruisers V8s, and these are quite big engines. However, 4x4 is not about engines. It's about traction, momentum, and going to places whereby not many people go to. One life, you live it, you love it, you enjoy it, and do it your way. safety precaution when you are following other vehicles on such an incline. As you can see in this footage, you need to back up to give the person in front of you, the car in front of you, time to finish going through the obstacle. Why? If there is loss of power and loss of traction and someone needs to come back, it can be devastating. Giving yourself space, good distance, is just a good rule of thumbs. So in this link where we are, this is where we got stuck just because of the incline, and that was just one moment for me to get out and take some pictures of the environment and get socialized with other people.
Yeah, I see now.
Some tips when following or going overlanding, and it's a crew or a convoy. When going uphill, it is just a paramount or a safety feature to always follow the car in front of you at a reasonable distance. Back up so that the car in front can always finish the obstacle, then you can follow. And the same applies to the person following you. Good distance between the 2 cars, 3 cars is of paramount importance. The reason is when the car in front of you hits an obstacle and needs to come back, then there is ample space for the driver to maneuver their way down without any dangers to the vehicle and to the occupants of the vehicle. So always remember to keep a safe backing following distance when overlanding. And so guys, I leave you with this. I hope you enjoyed this content that I presented to you this time. In the next videos, you will see me coming back to Yellowstones and trying my first ever trips, my first 4x4 trials with a brand new toy, the 2.8 2013 GD6 4matic 4-wheel drive. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for watching this video till the end. If you're new, please do consider subscribing. Till next time, you have one life, you live it, you love it, enjoy it, and do it your way. Make memories that are worthwhile recalling. Bye. So if you recall from the beginning of this content, this is the point whereby I had to leave my team in the vehicle as they sought the diesel carburetor pump problem as I walk up the hill to get a footage of the entire event and that process when the truck will start and climb uphill. From here, I'll say goodbye. It was nice having you on board. Please be safe. Remember to have fun. In my tribe, we say, live well. You live once. Bye. And there it is, Dieter's Chevrolet Suburban 1963 with an original inline 6 4.3 liter petrol engine. Made it out of Yellowstones. And we made it home safe. I'm definitely coming back here for more cowboy ways. Hee-haw!
We made it.
In the next episode.
So guys, I did my first ever engaging the 4x4. Now look where I came from. You see,
that valley. Join me on the next episode in this channel, so you might want to subscribe as I take my first ever attempt going through the Yellowstone's track and trail, engaging H2, H4 and low 4, and through the excitement of the car just crawling up all the obstacles, I miss my pass and take the wrong direction and end up in a dead end. Do I find my way back, or will I have to call for help? See ya.